Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video. I want to talk to you guys about what they just announced for the brand new Wild update because there were so many cool things. And the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is the Deep Dark. And at first, I was a bit worried in the beginning of the Minecraft Live stream because they said, we're moving the Warden and the Deep Dark to the next update, and I was really angry. I thought they were just getting rid of it or something, but when they announced all the new things they were adding to it, I could not be more happy. And especially with the new cities, and more importantly, the new Skulk system has just been, that's just amazing. I mean, especially the Skulk Catalyst, which gives us a way to make Skulk farmable, which, coming from a redstone perspective, being able to farm a redstone component is beyond useful, and I couldn't be more happy about that. And I'm sure when you guys are in your Minecraft worlds, you'll be very happy to be able to farm the Skulk sensors. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that won't be that hard. And while we're on the topic of the Deep Dark, I also want to just talk about all of the ambience and sounds that we heard, especially that heartbeat, the sort of screeches. Really cool. And most importantly, the new effect that they're adding, the darkness effect. And I know I've made a few adventure maps in the past, and that darkness effect will be unbelievably helpful when creating a Minecraft map. It'll just add that sort of ambience and other sort of things that'll really help when map making. And I mean, that would most importantly, you know, my favorite mob, or at least it's been my favorite mob since they announced it back when they were talking about 1.17 last year, the Warden. I mean, what they're doing with the Warden is incredible. I mean, with the new animation that he's having where it kind of rises from the ground, and also when with the darkness effect you can see his heart beating and his sensors on the top of his head go. And then also, I really like how they, at least from what you could see in the Minecraft live stream, he still two-shots you with netherite armor on, which means he does do a tremendous amount of damage, which, I mean, could be seen as good or a bad thing. I can imagine how much fun it's going to be having that new sort of strategy when mining in the caves of using, like, the snowballs to try to trick the Warden to not attack you. I just think that's going to be a really cool and fun experience. Which also kind of brings up, I wonder if the chests that are going to be in these deep, dark cities are going to have, like, a lot of really good loot, because especially with how hard it is to actually get around the Warden without getting detected. It's a really good question, and hopefully we'll see with the coming snapshots. Moving more away from Deep Dark, as much as I like it, there was also some other cool things announced, and one of those really neat things was the Mangrove Trees. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the wood type. I think it kind of looks a little too much like the jungle wood, but you know what, that's fine, because it compensates in every other area. I mean, this is the first time we'll have a tree that can, like, self-regenerate. Like, in the past, we'd have to break the tree, you know, plant the sapling. Now, it grows the sapling, drops it off, and then that sapling moves down and, you know, grows a new tree, and the process repeats. So that's just really useful, and I'm really excited to see that in the future. Also, the new mud block is really cool. Well, more importantly, the mud brick block is the really neat looking one. The mud block, though, they did show in the stream how when you place the mud on top of some dripstone, that it can turn it to clay, which means that we now have a source of getting pretty much infinite clay. In the past, you'd have to trade with a mason or go mining for it. Now we can just automatically make clay, which is really nice, especially when I'm in my survival worlds and I just don't want to have to do all that trading or have to do that mining. Now I can have a farm for it, which is really neat. But last thing, and the most important thing, is the allay. The allay is really good. As you guys may know, I like doing redstone stuff, which is why, you know, I like the Skulk. But the allay, it pretty much changes everything, especially when it comes to automatic quarries. Say you had a TNT flying machine, flew over an area. Well, now you have that allay that'll go down, pick up those blocks, and drop them off. And people might be trying to compare the allay to, say, Hopper minecart, but it's completely different. It doesn't need tracks. It can really free roam, or as much as they've told us, it can kind of free roam. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they won't, you know, make it worse than what they've shown. But I'm really hoping that they do some nice stuff with that and keep it as it is. So yeah, those were some of the really cool things that I found in the new update, and I hope you guys really enjoyed the Minecraft live stream. I know I did. And don't worry, I didn't forget about the frogs and the tadpoles and the fireflies. Those are all really neat. I thought they were really neat mobs, but I didn't see any value when it came to like redstone or anything like that. But yeah, those are really neat too. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.